What's up, guys? How's everybody doing today? Hi. What's up, Kako? How you doing? Am I gonna fail the test on stream? I'm botting! I knew I was gonna fail that one. Guys, I'm botting. You saw it here. What up, Dee? Axe, how you doing? Axe, did you just ask me to expose... Wojo's here. I don't know if his daughter's watching. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. What up, Wojo? How you doing? How's Lexi doing too, man? Haven't seen you mention her as much on stream lately. Probably just because I'm not streaming on weekends, I assume. What's up, gang? How you doing? Nice, Kohaku. Glad you were able to make it, bro. So if you just woke up, you're clearly in Europe or you work nights. I'm going to guess Europe, which would make it something like 4 or 5 a.m. for you. That's brutally early. So guys, I cannot do RTA at the start. I used my wings. Oh, nice, nice, Axe. Missing runes on defense. Way to tank our siege, bro. For those who are wondering, here's where I stand on inner server. I got ripped on one on Taurus on defense that took like 5 out of 6 turns. It was brutal, man. But yeah, other than the Antares that took 5 out of 6 turns, it was a pretty smooth 25-0. Obviously, being on Team 88, I don't know exactly how fair that is. I'm ranked 4 on Team 88, 6 out of 19, and it looks like I am somehow oddly ranked 13 overall. I'm not sure if I read this correctly or not, though. Maybe I'm just ranked 13 out of all Team 88s or something. I'm not really sure. It's kind of weird. Oh, 10 a.m. it's late. So 10 a.m. would be 8 hours behind, 1 day ahead. That would be Singapore or Australia. One of those two, I think. But yeah, I can't do RTA because I used all my wings, and also because I don't know if I really want to go 0-20 in RTA, which is what happens every time I go in RTA. Every time I do RTA on stream, obviously. So anybody who's ever seen me do RTA on stream would think that I'm seriously like struggling to get out of what's the one below fighter? Challenger? Yeah, you would think I'm struggling to get out of Challenger 3. If you've seen me RTA on stream. So, what we're going to be doing today, guys, we're going to start off with Guild War while we wait for people to find the stream, and then we're going to be going straight into my siege, and then we're going to do siege for somebody on stream. But what I want to do today, guys, I want to try and make it a little bit fun. So we had a rip. We were ranked 24. We were ranked 24 in siege, and we finished 3rd, which effectively eliminated us from siege. We'll finish, or from the tournament. We'll finish G3, but we won't make the tournament. The guild's got the siege in hand. So I am just going to be having a little bit of fun today and trying to be creative with my comps. I've got 60 points off defense so far. We obviously want a 10-0. But what I'm going to do is let you guys call out monsters that you want to see in the comps in chat. Now, I'm not going to tank. In the past, I've let people like call my entire comps, and I don't want to tank siege. I don't want to mess with siege. I'm just going to tell you guys to spam chat with monsters, and I will pick one from chat that looks interesting, that I think will be fun, and that I can make a comp with. Click the score. So I come over here, I go to server battle. I'm not sure which. I click this. I know this current season, I'm 13 out of 300. See, that doesn't, I guess that's all Team 88s. I guess that's like all people on Team 88. No, that wouldn't be, because there's only 150 people on Team 88. That doesn't make sense either. Oh, server. I'm 13th on the server. Oh, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. There's 10,000 people on the server, bro. There's 10,000 people from the server. How can I be ranked 13? I'm still confused. What up, Bealfire? How you doing? Bobby Wood. Long time no see, bro. How have you been, Bobby? Alright, so we're going to practice this with Guild War. Let's see if we're even doing... Alright, we're ranked 56. So, I mean, not like a challenging Guild War, but, you know, it's something. So, here's what we're gonna do, guys. I want you all just to tell me which monsters you want to see me use. I'm gonna pick a couple that look interesting. I'm just picking them at random from chat scroll. So we had a Rauk, a Jean, a Huadam thrown in above. Let's see a couple more monsters. For those of you, I think most of you guys know I probably have 6 LD5s. All of them are ruined. I actually can use Laura. I don't necessarily want to, but I actually can. She does have a rune set and a team built around her. Doing good, Bobby. So Coco is neither deviled nor ruined, unfortunately. Elsharian actually, you know what? Let's do, all right, we're going to take the Elsharian if it makes sense. It makes sense on this team. We can steal the Riley buffs, right? So let's do Amelia, Bulwark, Elsharian for the top. And there's a specific reason I chose the Elsharian. For Arena Rush, I gave Elsharian a really good violence set and then never wound up using him in Arena Rush. So now that he's got like a really good violence set, we may, oh, 5k HP. He can't survive. Okay, never mind. We're not using Elsharian. Didi says Mimir. Man, I wish Mimir had better runes, but I do think Mimir is fun, and this is Guild War. It doesn't matter as much, so we're going to use the Mimir on bottom. I do like that. Let's see. Hemos is not 2-8 for me. Anything else that could go interesting on the top? So we see a Huadam. You know what? Let's do Mimir Huadam on the bottom. No, not with that Kinky there, right? Kinky, I need more immunity. We're going to do this. Protects us from the Tessa as well. And then I could just do my own Kinky. Could also do a Molong. Actually, that sounds kind of good for this bottom here. We probably just turn one snipe the Molly and heal up with the Lulu. How's my tuning on this? 96 plus 118, 99 plus 119. So the Lulu's too fast. How about this guy? This guy, 99 plus 119. This one's faster, right? Yeah, this one's faster. Okay, we can't use the Molong because it doesn't tune properly. What else could we do that would be fun on the bottom? Ajir? He's not on bio. That's kind of risky, but I actually kind of think this would work, except I need Riley here now. I need the attack buffs to deal with the Kinky. A little YOLO. It's a little YOLO, not gonna lie, especially because both the Mimir and the Ajir have crap runes. It's probably too YOLO. Probably too YOLO. So let's do this. We're gonna stick with the Kinky here. Dave says Julienne. Dave, I can definitely do Julienne on the top. That feels a little cheap, but you know what? Alright guys, here's the deal. Alright, Beto said Kinky. Let's try, alright, this is a little risky, but it is Guild War, it's not the end of the world. So we're gonna do two that you guys called for. We're gonna do the Mimir and the Kinky together on the bottom. I think I'm gonna use the Destroy one. So we'll use two, yeah, Furin, definitely the bottom. I mean, the bottom would be easy. The idea here is really just to try and have fun. Yeah, I mean, both of these I could cleave through in 2 seconds. But the idea is to try and have fun and let people get kind of involved with calling some monsters. Alright, so guys, Bobby, I do have Water Totemist. You know what? Bobby calls for Water Totemist. That's a more, I won't say it's more fun, but it's less OP. Julienne is too OP. So let's do Water Totemist on the top. Bobby, this is actually a comp I use on a regular basis. Really good comp. Fang, Aaliyah, and Meihu Wang. Alright, so let's just do this. Get a little heal here. Let's get our next heal up. Wow, don't proc. Stupid Tian Lang. I actually need to stun you. Of course I can't stun you. Alright, now we're good. That got scary. Furin, did you just say, yeah, so I read turned in as turned, and then a different word. Alright, let's get you defense busted. Let's put some damage into you. Keep the buffs going on. Get rid of the Tian Lang and it's over. So that's a pretty good example. You can see how strong this team is, guys. This wasn't necessarily the team I would use here normally. And even then, and even when like RNG went against me and everything else, man, this team just wrecks. This team just wrecks. Let's see, Jibber, what's going on, man? Good to see you making a stream, Jibber. So Jibber, just so you know, I did go back to a stream schedule. They're all posted. And starting this Sunday, actually, I'm doing afternoon streams my time, so it's 2 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. global server time, which is 9 p.m. for most of Europe. Sorry, 11 p.m. It's 9 hours ahead, so 11 p.m. for most of Europe. Who do we pull for Siege? So Furin, unfortunately, we dropped to G2. We had a ranked 24 Siege last week, and we finished third. We dropped to 61. So we're eliminated from the tournament. We'll win this Siege, and I guess we'll finish ranked 30 or something, 30 or 40. Should be somewhere in that range. But we'll win this Siege pretty easy. So Matthew, inner server battle went too easy for me because I just chunked. I mean, I absolutely got wrecked in my rush, and I finished on team 88. So inner server battle was actually really easy. It was actually really, really easy. I went 24-1. I had a little bit of RNG from one on Taurus that took like 5 turns. Just like that Molly right there, just took like 3 turns. But yeah, I had one on Taurus take 5 turns on me, so I did lose 1 match. But I went 24-1. I've got 7 defenses so far, something like that so far. Alright, I am afraid to go into this Kinky right now because, yeah, this Mimir is ruined horribly. So that's the big thing. I really need to give my Mimir better runes. It was G3 to C2, bro. G3 to C2. Not even C3. Alright, Mimir for the win! Yeah, there he is. Mimir for the win. Mimir OP, guys. Always been one of my favorite LD4s. Fell out of the meta for a little while, but I've definitely got to give him some good, runes now, because he's just so much fun. Bobby, I'll show you the Aaliyah runes after this. All right, guys. Next Guild War battle. Just send out some names of monsters you want to see in chat. I'm gonna pick 2 at random. All right. So let's see here. And like I said, I'll just pick 2 at random and build comps around them. So here's the Aaliyah runes, bro. So just Vio Nem, max res, and you can see the build here. Okay, Bethany's not ruined. Jason, I should ban you for that. Leah also is not ruined. What up, Ben the Pants? How you doing, bro? Wojo, I don't actually understand. So your rank X of 100 in your current group and X of 300 in all group 88s in the game overall. So there's 6 group 88s. That's 150 people. Yeah, I still don't get it. 50 a group times 6 servers would be 300. But the thing is, it's 25 a group because they changed it. So it's only 25 people per group now. Alright, Kyle says Miles. So Miles, there are 4 elemental nat 5s in the game I don't have. Miles is one of the 4. And yes, Oliver is another one of the 4. Most OP monster in the game. Alright, you guys are not... Alright, we might not be doing this in Siege. We might not be doing this in Siege, so let's just have some fun. Let's do a Van Cliff one here, and let's do a Julienne one here. Why not? So the Van Cliff team, I don't use this in Siege ever because if Hyenes misses that strip, I lose. And so this is just a little too YOLO for me to risk using in Siege, but it is a fun Guild War call. Okay, we can make Odin happen next match. Odin is up. Odin is up in the queue. We can definitely make Odin happen. That's possible, Wojo. That is possible. The way they coded it, that's possible. Alright, so here... Can we get a defense break at random? Nah, that's fair. Can we stun at random? That's fair. Okay, let's do this. Hey! 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 Chill, Theo. Alright, my Theo can proc. Oh, but I get cut. Okay. I used to use Odin every siege. He kind of fell out of my rotation, partly because I have him run for arena offense right now and he just doesn't tune well, and partly just because siege defenses changed in a way that make him less viable in the teams I use. He still is super viable. He's just less viable in the teams I use the way that siege defenses are right now. But OP monster even before his buff, we can definitely use him. Yeah, Outrems, Julian's a lot of fun, bro. It took me a long time. It took me probably 250 wings of testing to get a team that worked for me. And I know that I probably overdraft him a little bit, but he is a really good all-purpose unit. He basically replaced Mo Long in my team. I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's kind of what happened. Please do Chow if possible. He's my favorite monster to use right now. Okay, Chow and Odin. There you go. Vito, I like how you asked that one. That was a nice phrasing. So Chow and Odin are going to be in the next Guild War match. Bobby Douglas is ruined for me in C. Excuse me, he's R5. Odin, Kali, Bastet. Yeah, so Kyle, that's actually the team I was going to use on the next match. Yeah, it took me about 250 wings to get out of C3 this season. Now, part of that is, obviously, I just didn't have a lot of monsters ruined. I was playing with like a 10-12 monster box testing stuff. But part of that was honestly just trying to figure out how to get Julian to work in my comp. Alright, I know that I can outspeed this, but I need the Kali. I won't outspeed it. So we're going to, okay. I said we're going to use Chow. I don't know how we're going to make him work on the top, but we will. We'll figure out something to use Chow on the top. And then for the bottom, is he ruined? Yeah, he's not broken. Okay, 68 speed, yeah. 68 speed. Okay, maybe we use Leo Chow on the top. Not great with the Iris, but it could work. Alright, for the bottom, we're going to go Kali, Odin, Bastet. I'm pretty sure this team is actually properly tuned, which is why it came to mind. So the Bastet is slow for me right now. My faster Swift runes move to Tiana, and then some of the others are actually spread out. So the Bastet's only 300, but that's still easily going to outspeed this team down here. Kali is at 258, and the Odin 253. And in this case, both of these have max crit, so I don't need the Odin lead. Kali should kill the Jean. Kali should kill the Jean. The Abellio cuts. Odin kills... Hopefully Odin kills Raitesh. I don't have a lot of... yeah, I don't have a lot of damage on this Odin build, but we'll do what we can. Alright, so for the top, we need a max res Triana to deal with the Carcano. Could I do Chow, Leo, Triana? Would I have enough damage? I actually might. I think Chow, Leo, Triana might work. Okay, 235, no resistance, 231, she's got shield runes too, and max res, but there's one that does more damage. Let's get the damage dealer in here, because I'm not going to have defense break. Yeah, she does more damage, and then let's find the Leo, where are you, Leo? Here we go, and that'll work. Alright, we're going to do wind defense, because Triana. Kyle, the bottom one is Odin food. The problem is my Odin is built, probably doesn't do enough damage. That's the main thing. Ooh, that's a bad stun for me. That's a bad defense break. Also, can we kill? Oh, we glance. Okay. That's a dead Triana, right? Yeah, I lose this. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I lose this. Okay. Man, that Iris is on fire. Go, Chow, go! No, no, no! Woo! Stop! Stop! Alright, that's a guaranteed glance on the Carcano, right? So we have to do this. And come on, Chow. Come on, Chow. You can do it. Oh, Chow does the solo! Bro! Good call on the Chow. Good call on the Chow. Calvin, we're looking good on Siege. That's why I was going to try and have fun with this one. We're looking bad in that we lost our last Siege. We were ranked 24 and we lost the Siege. We dropped to 61. So we're not going to make tourney, but we're looking good in that we'll win this Siege easily, obviously. Alright, we had enough for the Ritesh. Guys, I got a mosquito flying right in front of my face. I don't know if it picks up on camera or not, but if you see me like waving around wildly, it's because this mosquito is literally right in front of my face. What's up, Shade? How you doing? Yeah, that was actually a really fun Chow battle. That was a really fun Chow battle. Especially considering he was only 69 speed and the Leo died. Alright guys, so it is time for Siege. What do we have to attack? We do have a couple of things. So we have Carcano, Chilling Beta, Carcano, Chilling Triana. Let's start with the Carcano, Chilling Triana. So Chilling is actually the main threat here. I think we could go double wind. I don't have a good windy build, but I do have a windy build, and I've never used him, and he's like all the meta, right? So maybe we could try a windy here. Let's see. So this is how he's built. Literally never used this guy once. I know he's all the meta right now, but can't be defense broken, has a constant shield, increases attack speed and critical rate, attacks an enemy 3 times. Each attack has a 30% chance to slow them. Alright, so let's try the Windy just because I've never used him. That's when you want to use a monster for the first time, by the way. It's in Siege. Yeah, good idea. Use a monster for the first time in Siege. That's how we do this. But I am going to cheat because I don't feel like losing entirely. We are going to bring a Kinky in with the Windy. Brandizzle with the super chat says, I show up late, see 50 watching, but 16 likes. What is this malarkey? Smash like and let's get this party started. Guys, definitely please smash that like button. It's going to help us have a bigger stream, more interaction in chat, more fun. So guys, yeah, Brandizzle, thank you very much for the super chat. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream, smash the like button. And I am thinking, do I want to do Fran here? Probably not. Probably just Lulu. We'll do Windy Lulu. Instead of doing Windy Lulu Tractor, we're going to do Windy Lulu Kinky, because that's not cheating or anything, right? Alright. Oh, I didn't call it. Holy crap, that was my bad. Entirely my bad. I'm on stream and I totally spaced it. So we're going to do 12.2 if nobody called it. Ooh, Kush, if you're watching, sorry about that, bro. Nope, Schism called 12.2. Alright. So Vito, I am vaping. I have like 7 mods here. What I like to do is actually just have a whole bunch of different flavors at all times. I don't even know if those will show up on camera. Got a bunch of others too. Most of the flavors I vape tend to be custard flavors. Variants on custard and stuff like that. But I like to just have different types of flavors for the variety. Wojo with the member chat. Wojo, a member for 9 months now, says, yeah, what Brandizzle said. Wojo, thank you very much for being a member for 9 months, bro. Oh, crap. We got to tag this R6. Okay. Sheena Martina. I can use a Julienne team, I think. Alright, who's got the best record? 28-35, 0-2, 9-5. Let's try this one. I'm not going to call because I need to tag quickly. Alright, let's disable you. Yeah, we want to get rid of this Shayna first. Ooh, okay, we got to do that. So, Theo's close to getting bombed. Well, not anymore. Theo's good now. Okay, we're cool. Alright, so Brandizzle's got 28 mons at 100% efficiency. Bro, that's legit, man. That is seriously legit. That's an entire siege, that's an entire siege box, basically, at 100%. That's G2 pushing G3 level now. Alright. So both of base 12s are actually called. I've got nothing to hit right now, guys. Laurel with the super sticker says, how's it going? Laurel, thank you very much for the super sticker. Very much appreciated. Going really well today. Laurel. I am finally getting caught up after a marathon of working 16 plus hour days. Finally starting to get caught up. And hopefully next week I'll be not working 16-hour days. I do finally have a video posted as well. Remy, yes I do. I do account ruining. Right now I'm booked out about 3 weeks in advance. But you can see the website right under the siege thing here. You can get information there. But it's basically $40 an hour. Wojo, 65-ish runes. Oh, 65-ish runes or monsters at 100%. So Kyle, if our other sieges go like this one, Bio Odin or Rage Fatal? My Odin's on Rage right now because I don't use them enough. I took the Bio set off. Alright, let's see here. So, since I don't have anything to attack, we're going to set up the user drawing. What I'm actually going to do is be logged into the other user's account, and we'll kind of flip back and forth between sieges. Guys, so this is how this is going to work. If you would like me to do your siege on stream, please only enter if you have your full attacks remaining and if I have targets to attack. We're not going to make this expensive. We're going to make this one free. Well, not free. I have to charge you 1 point, but it's going to be 1 point. It's going to be 1 point only. 1 point, 1 ticket, completely random drawing. XG does your siege. Must have 10 attacks plus targets. And open. Brandizzle with the super chat says, as a purchaser of XG's services, I highly recommend. It was worth every penny I spent. Brandizzle, thank you very much, both for the super chat and for the recommendation, man. Seriously appreciate it. Thank you very much, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And yeah, guys, if you are interested in account services, just message me in Discord. Like I said, I'm actually booked out close to the start of March right now, so just keep that in mind. But I'll do my best to schedule a time that works. So, the Reloda says, what's a good team against Lucifer, Leo, Bastet, Lucian? Reloda, actually, that's really easy. So that's a really easy one I can show you right now. I'm not going to find a Lucifer on defense. I'm not going to find a Leo on defense. So we'll just throw mine on here because it's really the same net result. And I don't have a Lucifer, but it doesn't matter. It's still the same thing. So we put a Leo here, and what you're going to do is you're going to run Megan on Nemesis, Will, and whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as she has Nemesis and Will, it doesn't matter. She doesn't need to be this tanky. The runes don't need to be particularly good, like Nothing. These could be total crap runes. The only reason my Nemesis has, my Megan has 22k HP was for inner server. Before inner server, these runes weren't even plus 15. They were like plus 11. But you run this Megan, what'll happen is the Leo hits the Megan, procs the Nemesis, Megan attack bar boosts, and then if you don't have Mirane, you can also use the Fire Wind Hammer Girl, this one, who will also give you increase his effect of attacking power, blah, blah, blah. So you can use her, and if you don't have her either, you can use Bernard. Any of those three work. What you need to make sure is that the one you're using does not attack the opponent because you don't want to proc the Lucifer. And then from there, you're just gonna basically Lucian the enemy team. So Leo goes into Megan, Megan gives you a buff, and then either your Celine or whatever her name is, or your Mirane gives you a buff, or your Bernard gives you a buff, and then you just Lucian. And it's an easy win. If this was Mons, I'd be higher than C2. That's fair, bro, but huge congrats on cracking 60 runes at 100%, bro. Yeah, Jason, can't be your siege, bro. Can't be your siege. Alright, so right now I've only got 2 people entering. One of them is Skylover. Of course it's Skylover. Massioch, it did not register you, so do me a favor, Massioch. You may be new. If you're new to the stream, it takes 6 minutes for the bot to register you. If you type !points, you'll see if the bot has you registered. If it doesn't have you registered, give it about 5 more minutes and just try again, since we are only charging 1 point for this one. Alright, we got 7 minutes left on the yellow base. That's going to be our next target. So what we're going to do here, just because we do need to fill some downtime in between, we're actually going to do a little bit of artifact management. I'll talk you guys through what I'm looking for right now. I think I got the mosquito. Nope, I didn't. I missed him. I got him that time. Alright, dead mosquito, guys. Murder on stream. Murder on stream. Alright, so we're going to come down here to artifacts. We're going to manage our artifacts. We are going to get rid of equipable artifacts so that we're seeing them all. And then right now what I do is I farm until my artifacts are... I farm until my artifacts are full of hero, and then I just go through all of them. Remy Holder, what do you mean? If you mean the rune help site, it's just zennialgaming.com is my website. That's where it's got the information. If you meant something else, I'm not positive. Mediocre, who's your brother, bro? Oh, Prosperity. Okay, Prosperities. I'm not positive. Let's take a quick look. Wait, where did Ace find a base to attack? How did Ace get a base? Oh, because he's trimming. He's trimming. He probably has to go to work. Okay. Well, we don't have to go to work. We don't have to trim. So let's see. Prosperity may not have used his attacks yet. Probably didn't use his attacks yet. Yeah, he's still got 12 left, so he didn't use them all. Alright, so let's take a quick look at some artifacts. We got about 6 minutes. In 6 minutes, we'll have the next siege attack. After I do my attacks on base 5, I'll draw the person whose stream I'm doing, whose siege I'm doing on stream. So just a reminder, if you want me to do your siege on stream, the drawing will be open for about 10 more minutes. Alright, so we're going to come here, we're going to manage our artifacts, we're going to come down to the bottom, and so my artifact inventory is actually about full right now. And then I literally just kind of go through and I look at each one. So defense artifacts, skill 3 recovery I look for basically just on supports, because almost no defense monsters have a skill 3 heal. Additional damage, we do want to roll that. This is pretty much garbage. There are some skill 2 recovery defense monsters, but the flat attack combined with co-op and HP makes it not very good. Skill 2 accuracy crit damage is actually rollable. This is actually, like, for example, a really good Veligul artifact. The rolls here are really low. So the accuracy is a min roll, the crit damage is high, and then it's a mid roll on the own target. But because all 3 synergize, I'll roll it. This is garbage. There's no defense bombers. I don't really like defense plus proportionate for almost anyone. Skill 1 recovery on a defense monster is no good. Skill 3 accuracy is useful, but the other two are both bad. I usually... And guys, so this is me. I usually only roll if there's at least 2 useful subs, but a lot of people probably should be rolling if there's even 1. Like this 6 accuracy right here, this could be 24 accuracy. So honestly, most of you guys should be rolling this. I just farm so much that I don't roll for a single triple roll. I personally look for artifacts that are gonna have at least 2 useful sub props when I start. Fire Joker is a defense bomber, yes, but he's Fire Joker. So it's true. I shouldn't have said there are no monsters. I should have said there are no good and useful monsters. I also don't think, does he actually bomb? He doesn't bomb though. The Fire Joker, I don't think he actually bombs. I don't remember. Okay, so here we go. Min roll on the crit damage. It's attack based for a defense artifact. We can sell that. Skill 3 recovery, we don't need. Skill 4 crit damage, one of the most useless artifacts in the game. Useless sub-properties because it's only good for samurais and cannon girls. Let's see, co-op, not really much in the way of team-ups for defense monsters. Skill 3 recovery again. This one isn't bad. If this was a max roll, I'd be more inclined to roll it. I might actually still roll it anyway. So we can just sell the rest of this. The rest of this is all junk. And we come here, and then we just bring it out to 6. If it hits defense up, anywhere on the way to 9, I probably sell it. Does he actually bomb, Jason? Oh, that's true, yeah, because, what's his name? Flamin used him in Rift Beast. So, obviously he does bomb. That's like a min and a mid roll in the defense and a couple of mid rolls in the speed, so the overall rolls are really bad. We'll get rid of that. This one is the one that sets up well for Velajul, but we do need efficiency because I've already got better artifacts for Velajul unless this just rolls amazing. So that's a double min roll on the S2 accuracy. I think if we probably don't see a max roll here, we sell. What up, Jasmiel? How you doing? What's up, Matthew? Buff Jojo. Oh, yeah, look at that. So it's actually, you know what? That's not terrible. That's not terrible because it's a double. I think if we hit a triple right here, that's not bad. That's a min roll. This feels like a sell to me. But before I sell it, I want to make sure that I don't have anything, I want to make sure I don't have, I want to make sure I have a better version of this because it's a good mix of sub-properties. So I'm going to double check before I sell it. Alright, so Stug says buff Hathor. It just so happens I've been seeing a lot of Ganny Hathors lately. So here is my first match against Ganny Hathor. Dude, buff Oliver. I actually have a video coming out, Stug. It'll be out in like 5 days, 4 or 5 days, that talks about how to nerf Oliver. It's like the first time I'll have ever publicly called for a monster's nerf besides Hathor. Second time. So it's the second time I've ever called for a monster's nerf. But yeah, this one right here, this was Ganny Hathor at its finest. Hathor never misses, bro. Hathor never misses. Oliver is seriously, he's the most broken monster I have seen in my time playing Summoner's War. I know there's probably people, like I've heard Molong and Ganny were worse, but Oliver is by far and away the most broken monster I've ever seen, personally. I can imagine though, like I know what Ganny's kit was before. I can imagine Ganny was probably more broken than Oliver is now, maybe, but I mean nothing, like they did an emergency nerf on Cocky. Oliver is 5 times more broken than Cocky was, that's for sure. But here you go, so I actually came back and I beat a Ganny Hathor, guys. Sekhmet for the win. This was close though. This was really close. I couldn't get this freaking Molong down. I almost lost this one. Masioch, I honestly don't think he needs runes. I think if you play him unruned, you still make Guardian. I probably am over-exaggerating. I'm probably exaggerating a little bit, but I'm not exaggerating much. Like, I seriously think he could be basically in fighter runes and take you to C3 by himself. He's that broken. That proc was big for me, though. That proc was really big for me. They need to nerf... Yeah, so... my suggestion for him, Stug, obviously he needs to be a 24 speed lead. He needs to be a 24 speed lead, but I want to see him... what I want to see for him is he absorbs the actual opponent's attack bar. The other thing, though, it's just the problem is his infinite turns. Like, if he takes 8-12 turns, there's no other monster that can do that except maybe Diana. And there's no way the opponent can ever catch up. When he starts taking 6, 8, 10 turns in a row, there's no way you can ever catch up. So it's just, yeah, I think they need to change it into he absorbs the opponent's actual attack bar. But I was talking to Patty Sword today. He had an interesting idea also. He said start him with a 50% absorb at the start of the fight and let him scale as opponent monsters die, which I think is also really interesting. I really don't think, if you think about all the other 33 leads, most of them are not very good monsters. So normally the 33 lead, like normally any speed lead, with the exception of maybe Ciara, most speed leads generally are not that strong of monsters because they give up utility in order to be a speed lead. Otherwise, they're elemental specific. Like Han is OP, but he's an elemental specific speed lead. So, I mean, to give Oliver a 33 speed lead and make him strong, it's too much all into one kit. If you keep the 33 speed lead, he needs a much, much bigger nerf on the S3. If you want just a smaller nerf on the S3, then he needs also the 24 speed lead. If they want to make a wind monster a 33 speed lead, okay, DeGoats, that's fair. That is fair. Nephthys, obviously OP, but LD5, bro. Oliver is not an LD5. Wedjet, LD5, and Wedjet actually does have kind of a weaker kit. But don't count LD5s in this combination here, guys. I'm talking about elementals. I'm talking about elementals. Alright, so we are going to go 9.2. We'll go Y 9.2. And let's see. So normally I would just Poseidon this, but let's have a little bit of fun. Could I get away with this? Not against the Molong. Alright, let's do this. So he goes here. Yeah, we can do this. There you go, Cooper. Christina with a 33 speed lead actually makes sense. Gyu with a 33 speed lead actually does make sense. That would be how you fix Gyu. Oh, that was a lot of damage right there. But I was pretty sure I would survive. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, Savannah. Just turn cycle yourself in one turn. Why not? Yeah, that's cool. Just go 3 times. Why not? Yeah, I think she actually cycled to her skill 3. I kind of need that. Alright, let's put you down, girl. Let's put you down. Tiana speed lead. Bro, no Tiana speed leads. No, we do not need a Tiana speed lead. Bro, sort of congrats, Masio. Just sort of congrats. By the way, I think you were the one who asked what time it is for me. It is currently 7:14 p.m. for me. So I am actually, I live on the West Coast, same time as global server time. And no, guys, this is not normally what I would have brought right here, but it did work. It was fun. It was something different. Well, it was actually something the same. I use this a lot, but it was a different counter to this team. Alright, let's see. Can we do 9-3? Can we take the whole base? Could I just call all of yellow? I guess not. Axe is already taken 9.5, or Ace is taken 9.5. So we'll do 9-3. Okay, for this one, what can I do that's a little different? You know what, let's do this. I almost never use this comp because it sucks. I mean, it's got, like, Kraka in it. But let's try it. Let's have fun. I mean, it is a good counter in the fact that the Molong is going to go into the Perna. If the Molong was fast, the Perna wouldn't have mattered anyway. We can just dismount you right now. Can I show my Fang? I can. I should warn you, I have 4 Fangs. The 4th one's not skilled yet. I just pulled him, but I'll show you the builds that I have. The 4th one, I did a manual build. I'll rerun it through the optimizer later. So the 4th one is missing some grinds, and it's not fully optimized, but it is built, just because I was bored. Alright, can we get you down? I actually don't think I can kill this Molong unless he recklesses. My Perna's got such low HP, I actually probably can't kill the Molong anyway, so I do have to kill the Molly first. Oh, bad proc. Bad proc. Oh, bad proc also, but can I kill him? No, I can't kill him now because I can't proc myself, right? Crit? Nah, okay. Bro, chill. Chill over there, Mo. I mean, the thing is, even if he gets my Perna killed twice, that is one nice thing about having the Kraka here, is she just brings Perna back with 2 more lives, but... Dude, Molly, quit procking! Every time I defense break her, she procs out. It's gonna be a long fight. This might not have been a good choice. Hey, she didn't proc. Perna, can you kill? Come on, Perna. Do it! Do it! Do it! No, of course you glance. Of course the Perna glances! Why wouldn't the Perna glance right there? Of course. Stun? Nope. And just proc again, why don't you? That's a full health Molong, okay. I mean, there's like almost 0 chance I lose this, but this is certainly going to take forever due to these procs. Almost 0. Almost 0. I guess it's possible. It's awfully unlikely, but if he procs enough... Perna got back on her own. Hey, there goes the Molly. Okay, it's over. There we go. Alright. Ace is on 9-5. Can we get it on 9-1? Let's see. 9-3. Yes, 9-1 is open. Cool. Alright. This is pretty easy. That one's easy. Could I do this? That's a little risky. Alright, let's just do the Fang. Okay, so here's my Fang build. Here's one Fang. So Vio Destroy. This one's kind of low HP. This one also low HP. Higher defense here. One thing you'll notice, all my Fangs built very similar. Max res, 30 to 40 accuracy. Sometimes it's through the artifacts. Lots of additional damage by defense on the artifacts. And then whatever's left over, I'd like to get them around 18k HP and 50 crit rate. That's usually my goal. Crit damage is worthless on Fang. This is probably the best rune of the Fangs right here. He's a little lower on the defense. I think he has a little lower on the defense, but he's got better crit rate and a lot more HP. And then this is the other Fang. This one's probably the worst rune of the Fangs because of the Endure set. Does good damage though with the 2200 defense. What up, Shane? How you doing? Okay, guys, just a reminder, if you're enjoying the stream, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I am officially back to a stream schedule. I actually just posted the entire stream schedule out through, not necessarily the topics, but I have the days now posted through the end of March. Suicidal Savannas. Gotta love Suicidal Savannas. Alright, we'll just kill you. There's the defense break, so we'll kill you. What do you do here? 41k. Not bad. 41k. Just pulled all 3 elemental archangels in the past week. So Velajul is going to be the best of them, as you can see me using him here now. However, Velajul really shines with Tyrannus. Having Fang is going to make him shine more. You can get away without the Fang, but he does definitely shine really well with Tyrannus. You also could use him with Aaliyah, though. You'd be maybe a little light on damage, but the constant defense buff would make him hit really hard. Eladriel is also really good. Now, I haven't used Eladriel much myself, but that doesn't mean he's not good. I just personally haven't used him, so I can't give you any real great pairings with him. But I know a lot of people who swear by Eladriel. The Ariel is niche. So Ariel is going to do best as a... Why am I fighting this? Just auto. The Ariel is going to do best generally as a counter to high... to teams with really high... like debuff attributes. So you can play Ariel against a Kiki, for example, the dark mage. You could play him against a Rika. You could play him against a Belinus. Anything that gives lots of debuffs. So he's going to be really niche because you don't see that many of those on Siege defense. For that reason, you don't see him as often, but he's definitely useful in those situations. RTA, you can also run him on a Nemesis build, and you'll be able to run him against a Seamas, for example. Alright, anybody? Yeah, looks like Ace is on 9-4. Oh no, Yarzit's on 9-4. Running basically the same team. Anything else open to us yet? Yes, 4-3. Is 4-3 called? 4-3 is not called. Nice. So we'll take Y4-3. This to me actually just looks like Lucian food, so we're just gonna do this. And oh, the right Tesh survived with 1 HP. That could be bad for me. Especially, I was just about to say, if he procs, that's bad for me. I need a stun. No, heal block. And please stun. Please stun. Okay. And let's do this. Oh, bad proc. Okay, glancing's good. Stun. Okay, cool. And done. What up, Jack? How you doing, bro? Alright, we are running out of targets. We got 12 open. Okay, oh, those Iunus are food too. So we're gonna go R12.1. Alright, so these are really easy. Ooh, with the Iris it's a little tougher. But we're still gonna do kind of the same thing. We're gonna bring in a Kinky. That's what makes them easy for me. There's other counters, obviously. But I summoned 3 Kinkies in a week, so... what up, Dinner Roll? How you doing, bro? Alright, now we want... Ideally, we would have double wind so that the Vigor would just attack the Kinky. But since I don't have double wind that fits well with this team, I'm going to use a Vigor... Do I go Vigor Lulu? Or do I have a good wind unit to put here? Because with Iris, it is a little trickier. I honestly want to use a Miho and have the Miho counter the Iris, but it's a little YOLO against the Kinky. Could also do the Blution here. The Blution here is really interesting. I like Blution here. Screw it, let's do it. Alright, so we're gonna do this. You would get the stun on the Kinky. Okay, we're gonna do this. And you would miss everything except the one monster we weren't ready to kill yet. Nice. Alright, let's do this. Heal block, please. Damage. Alright, that's dead. Can you kill? No. Oh, can you kill? No! Okay. I have to kill him fast. I can't risk... Oh, come on! Right, kill. Alright, well killed. Alright, the procs definitely went my way there. The Iris did not go my way, but the procs went my way. I don't know if that was a good comp or not. I think Vigor, Bloosh, and Lulu might have been smarter. Not going in without immunity might not have been smart. Did I forget to share that replay, guys? I think I did. Forgot to share. That was a bad comp, though. Vigor. Alright, we are going to do R12.3 if it's not called. 12.1, 12.2, 12.3. So we'll do R12.4 then. Alright. Let's do another Kinky, because yes, we're going to do another Kinky. I actually, like I said, I pulled 3 Kinkies in a week, and I had one from a while ago. So I actually have 4 Kinkies. Let's use... This is Iris. Let's use the Max Res Kinky. Sorry, let's use the Will Rune Kinky. Since he is Max Res, and Iris is usually not Max Accuracy, we can do that. This time we're going to be a little smarter. We will use the Lulu. And then I want something maybe for the Iuno to attack. I could use a Triana and take a defense lead. That's kind of low damage. I could use an Orion, which would actually be quite obnoxious. And the Orion might outspeed the Iris. Boost me up. Does Orion do enough here, guys? Is this kind of stupid? I don't know if this is stupid or not. Alright. I mean, it's... Like I said, we've got this siege in hand. I just want to actually have fun, so let's try it. Let's see what happens. Oh, that wasn't bad. Yeah, we can defense break here too. Okay, let's do this. And how much damage can we do? Alright, it's something. It's a start. Alright, proc. Hey, good boy. Good boy, Orion. Okay. I'm going to save the cleanse, and I'm not going to touch the Iris yet. Let's do this. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to touch the Iris. Okay, let's do this, and that's why we saved the cleanse. Okay, proc. I said proc. Okay, who do I care more about? I care more about him, obviously. Bro, you're on Violent Runes and you have a built-in proc. How are you not procking? How are you not procking? Alright, proc. Alright, well, it's kill anyway. I'm just saying though, bro, you're on Violent Runes. You're on Violent Runes. Probably proc now when it doesn't matter. Alright, that's a dead Iuno. Yeah, the key to Iuno is just basically have have immunity up. What up, Frank? How you doing? Oh, Frank the janitor dropping off another recommendation for the services. Says, hey everyone in chat, if you haven't already, I'd recommend purchasing Xennial's services for account review. I went through them a few months back, finally pushing up to C3. Bro, Frank, awesome. Huge grats on the C3 rank, man. Huge grats. That's awesome to hear. Alright, so 11's a do not touch. We have 3 left. Alright guys, this is going to be your last chance to enter. If you want me to do your siege on stream, it's only 1 point to enter. I do ask that you have 10 attacks for me to use. I ask that you have 10 attacks for me to use and that you have targets for me, obviously. But if you want to see how I would use your siege box on stream, last chance to enter. We only have 3 people entered right now. I'm going to do the drawing here in just a minute. How long does a review usually take? So Mediocre, I do a few different services. I'm not trying to turn the stream into like me pitching services. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm actually booked out for a few weeks and so wouldn't be able to do that many. But basically, if you go to my website, you'll see I do. I built this spreadsheet. I call it a roadmap. And the thing I most often do with people is we spend 2 to 4 hours, 2 to 5 hours. It depends on the size of your box and how many things you want to look at and how good your account is and if we're doing dungeon teams and all that stuff. But we spend 2 to 5 hours just theory crafting on your account. Siege defenses, arena offense, arena defense, etc. We put all of that in. We put all of that into the spreadsheet, and then I give you the spreadsheet along with notes on how to rune the monsters. Yes, Doug, it's for today. For today, bro. Alright, so Stug and Laurel both already hit. I can't remove you guys, but we'll just skip past you. So it's going to be Mediocre at Best and Skylover Sue. Those are the only two people it looks like who are in. So let's go ahead and pick. First is Laurel, second is Stug, of course. And then it is Skylover. Okay, so Skylover, congratulations on the drawing, and just message me in Discord. And actually, no, don't message me in Discord, because Sky's in my guild and we have no attacks. Like I said, you have to have something to attack. So, Mediocre at Best, congratulations. Mediocre at Best by default, bro, by default. It's gonna be you. And hopefully I can be better than mediocre at my best. Yeah, that definitely did not work as planned. Okay, so, seeing the low interest in Siege, we probably won't do this offer again. Alright, so Mediocre at Best, just DM me your information at, I gotta call you Mab, man. It's too many words. We'll call you Mab for MAB. But yeah, just DM me your information in Discord. I'm actually going to open up the window in BlueStacks now. Make sure I wasn't logged into my account so I don't log myself out here. Okay, we can do Medi. Kings of War stomping. Very nice, dinner roll. Where's King's at right now? Yeah, Stug, so, I mean, it's tricky because, like, for the EU people, they're in, the EU people right now are actually in, what do you call it? I don't know, it's past midnight in EU. I can't remember what you call it right now, but it's past midnight in EU, so they don't have attacks at all. Alright, let's turn this off for just a moment. Let's get logged in properly. Yeah, Kyle. I mean, it's tricky. I can't really stream any earlier than this. It's sometimes hard for me even to stream this early due to work. It's a fun content idea. Armistice. Thank you, Shane. Yes, Armistice. It's a fun content idea, but it's tough because not everybody has attacks, basically. Alright. So we are getting logged into Medi's account or Medi's account. Yeah, 433 in EU. I never really understood why we needed an armistice. I mean, I feel like it should probably just go overnight, but I actually feel like all sieges should be 12 hours or 24 hours in one day, and we should have more sieges too. That's something I wanted to do a video on a long time ago about, because I know some people just don't want to have that much like, they don't want to be obligated to do that many sieges, so I would love to see like a secondary siege that only enrolls 10 people per guild or something, a secondary siege season. It could just be transmog rewards. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's just for people who want to do more siege, because like, for me, siege is actually the most fun thing in the game. RTA is the thing I do the most because it's what's available 7 days a week, but if I could do siege 7 days a week, I'd probably do more siege than RTA. It's just you can only do it 2 days a week, and then it's only an hour for each of those 2 days. Alright, here we go, guys. We are on Medi's account. Alright, so we're on Medi's account. Let's see where we stand for Siege right now. We are in, okay, low G1 Siege. Hit whatever, perfect, makes it nice and easy. Let's start off with this. We've got a Vigor, Kinky, and the Lala right here. So this one's actually tricky. Obviously, don't know your box, don't know what's ruined. But this one, this one's kind of tricky here. I mean, I know my counters, but it's tricky without knowing your box. Sieging in G1 guild, but I'm not at G1 level, yeah. Rank 249, very nice, Kyle. So you guys will move up close to G2 for the tournament. Alright. Let's take a look at your Vigor before we bring him in. So this is, ooh, okay. Unskilled and without a lot in the way of runes. Vigor, and this is a Kinky. This guy, though, this guy does not give any immunity. Just pop up the Nephthys and the Jaeger, why don't I? Okay, Nephthys, Jaeger, yeah, there's a flex for you. Alright, I'm thinking we could just go Fran plus a Bomber and maybe a Skogul. I could line up the Skogul and the bombs. Oh, she would work really well. She would work really well too, but no runes. Okay, how's the Fran? Fran's Vile Will. The Fran will work. How close to G3 would a guild ranked 123 go? You'll be G2 ASD. Borderline G2. Just under G2, but nowhere close to G3, unfortunately. Alright, do we have a... Yeah, we have a Bomber here, so this will work. We do have a Skogul, okay. But I want to use the Skogul here. How's the speed tuning? 103 plus 38. Ooh, not much attack either. That's scary. Maybe I want to use only the Skogul. We don't have a different bomber, right? Cian was the only bomber I saw. Might have to go with the Fuki. Actually, Shred? No, no crit rate on the Shred. G2 guild with 2 open spots. Frank, so Kings of War is probably two people away from G2. If you saw right above, Kyle said they're rank 249 right now after losing the last one, I think. So they're going to move up to just under G2. So you could join the Aces of War family. I think we're 2 strong players away from G2 and Kings of War. Usually stick to 5-star towers, okay. Kind of want to do this with the Cian anyway. Just, he needs a little more in the way of attack. The lack of immunity here is just screaming bomb me. Just, I need the Cian to be a little closer to the Skogul so the rock and the bombs hit at the same time. Let's take a look if we can boost the Cian just a little bit. You did say I could use whatever mana, so we're going to go Fatal Attack. Fatal 6 attack. Okay, what do we have for attack in here? Nothing plus 15. We don't need will on him, so we'll just take the Fatal 6. Let's take Fatal here. Attack. How are we doing on speed? We have 0 speed at this point. Okay, what about speed? That's our fastest. It's our fastest down here. Revenge is not bad. Okay, that could work. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Despair, Nemesis. Okay, so it's going to have to be Oh, no, here we go. Revenge. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. And then we go a Fatal 1 attack percent. What up, These? How you doing? We didn't gain much in the way of speed, but everything's grindable, and this also could be gemmed in speed if we have it. We do. Do we have a lower one? Honestly, it's fatal. This should be gemmed over the resistance because the resistance does nothing for us. So we're gonna do this. We use just a blue and just a blue, so we're not using anything too valuable. And then let's bring this up to 12. What is the team I get placed on? These. Bro, I went from rank 19 to C2 in 4 minutes. I wound up on team 88. It was brutal, man. It was on stream, too. I was legit rank 19, or rank 13 or 19 down to rank 88 in like 2 minutes. Okay, that's a good rune. We can't gem in. You could actually gem speed over the HP, but we'll leave that. Fatal. Yeah, you would message Fatal. Okay, this one right here, Fatal Attack. We could actually put speed over this. It's a Fatal rune. That would also get us tuning, and then it's only 6 here. You can always gem HP back later if you want. For this one, we'll do the same thing. We'll just go blue and blue, so we're not using anything that matters. Hey, we'll pull plus 6. Very nice. Alright, this looks like a better build for us. We do this. Accuracy is 4 off, but that's fine. No artifacts, so what we would like is maybe 4%, but mostly we just want bomb damage. There we go. Skill 2. The Leica. No, Leica could use that. Okay, we'll keep that. Bomb damage, damage on water, damage on fire. Let's just take that. When does the weekend for inner server? I believe it's Sunday night. So we're not going to plus 15 anything on stream. I'm not going to change a lot of runes on your account. But the Cian is actually a really useful counter in 4-star bases. So this one's worth runing up. I mean, it's probably worth runing up a little better and spending a little more time than I did. But this build honestly will work for him right here. Ah, nice, Thea. So did you finish, when you said you finished 1 of 6, did you finish on team 1? What up, Fator? How you doing? Alright, so for this one, the crit damage is a waste. What can we put over it? Not much. So this, like, legit has no value. We'll go ahead and do this just because it has no value. We're not wasting anything. And then let's see, we got some blues here. That'll work. We got a blue here. I don't want to use anything valuable unless it's a good rune. None of these are great runes, but I didn't use anything valuable either. Okay. So there we go. 2,000 attack is solid. He's speed tuned pretty close now. He's a little behind, but we actually can still grind. And this one is actually worth the grind. So this is a really nice rune. It honestly probably was worth your legend, but I wouldn't use your legends without looking at your overall account. The thing is, no matter what hits on the plus 12, we can gem in defense. So this is a quad grindable rune that'll hit well over 100% efficiency, even as a hero. So this is just a nice rune. Oh, you finally finished one of my full streams. Got it. Hey, Team 110's not bad, bro. It's awesome in Mexico, Fator, bro. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying it a lot. What do you guys want to bet this team's gonna lose now that I put all this effort into ruining the Cian? Alright, so do we have a defense? We do. This actually is a no-brainer for the hero because it's quad grindable. Of course, you min roll, because why wouldn't you? But still, this is a very solid rune. Of course, everything min rolls, but why wouldn't it? But still. This rune's probably too good to be on Cian long term. Nice 7 there at least. You can still obviously plus 15 both of the attacks. So it's a solid build. And then here, let's just bring this to 12. Probably just 9. 90.1% chance of a loss. Nice. 90.1. I love the calculation. See some bomb damage here. Ooh, nice. This is gonna work. Yeah, so bro, you could actually max this build. I think this is a playable build on him right as it is. I mean, it's not optimized or anything, but I think this is a very playable build on him. Once it's all maxed, he's going to be like plus 2,500. Ooh, nice. Double roll into bomb damage. Dude, I don't have a 12% bomb damage artifact. I actually don't have one. Frank, so I did a drawing, bro. I advertised the drawing for like 40 minutes. He was the winner of the drawing, but he won by default because nobody entered. We had 4 people enter and 3 of them disqualified themselves. Alright, that unfortunately is a rip. Let's see if this gets any better before we switch. There it is. Alright. So we'll switch over to this one. Alright, we'll take that. So yeah, I mean, you could max the artifacts and max these. He'll be 2,400 attack. Got decent speed. I would like 4% skill 2 accuracy right here. That's the one thing I would really like. But I don't want to spend too much time enchanting runes. So once you get it, 4% skill 2 accuracy would be nice. So we're gonna take this. I know we have the C in here, and then we wanted Lulu Skogel? No, Fran Skogel. I need the attack buff on the Cian. Make sure the Fran's still in front of Cian. She is. And then the Skogel. He had 40k, I think, right? So the Skogel's fine. Don't want defense. Now we'll take the speed. Yeah, so the Skogel is 169 and the Blution is 170. That's actually tuned perfect. Oh, you're very welcome, Reloada. You're very welcome, bro. Very welcome. Wow. Please proc! You, of course, did not proc. The one stun I couldn't afford. Alright, I think we're okay. I think. There's the Blution Axe in front. Alright, we're good. What a despair stun. Alright, we're 1-0. We are 1-0, guys. 1-0. Keeping count. 90% chance of a loss, huh, bro? 90% chance of a loss. Come on. Give me more credit than that. Alright. Triana, Carcano Triana. So this is screaming water twins to me. All we got to do is kill the Carcano. Do we have a Triana? We do. Okay. Let's make sure they're ruined. I would like artifacts on her, of course, but she is ruined. Plus 44 speed and plus 35 speed. No artifacts. And the Triana. Okay, to make this work, I do think we have to... I'm going to roll with the water twins as they are, but I do think we have to give your Triana a little bit of love. I hope we can. She needs a little more HP than that because I can't risk the Carcano one-shotting her without a defense break. Vigor survived the bomb. Come on, man. I didn't even max any of his runes. What are you talking about? Okay, so we're speed, HP, defense. So first and foremost, we need HP percent on the slot 6. It's going to have to be this. And then we'd really kind of like HP on the slot 2 if we can, but we'll start right here. So we're not going to get a res build. See, and unfortunately, this is not like the greatest rune. There's no speed. It double rolls accuracy. Doesn't fit the Triana. Yeah, Dungeon Twin should be fine. They're mediocre. Dungeon Twin should be fine. What up, Justin? How you doing, bro? Because the thing on that team is there's no damage except the Carcano, and the Water Twins multi-hit, and the Carcano is going to go into this Triana. So as long as, of course, you triple roll. This is a nice Ciara rune, gem and speed. Doesn't do us anything for the Triana. But it's a nice CR. We just rolled you a really nice Ciara slot. Actually, it's probably a nice Aegir rune, because the Ciara might need a little more speed, but you can gem out the crit damage. Nice triple roll. Low triple roll, but it's a triple roll. It's a rune you won't sell, maybe. I mean, depending. If we can roll attack percent or speed on the 12. Alright, come to us. Best part of the game, guys. This is... Hey, guys, if you enjoy watching me fail on runes, subscribe! Crazy win rate on defense. Shartina Huadam. Yeah, I mean, Shartina is always going to be... Anything Shartina is going to be a crazy win rate. Although I would honestly just Lucian it, but then that's my account. Alright, come on now, Compt. I just want the plus 12, bro. I'm not even going to 15 this crap. I just want the plus 12. That's it. Just the plus 12. Hey, we finally got plus 12. Okay, that's actually still a Ciara rune. You got speed? I want a blue, though. Okay, no speed. We'll leave that as it is. Now we need a will rune somewhere. This rune's actually not bad. This rune's not bad. This rune could be... This rune's not bad once it's been gemmed out, but it's not gemmed now, so let's do this. Not the greatest fit for Triana. Not the greatest fit for Triana. What about the slot 2? Okay, that's an upgradable rune. Do we have an HP? I think we do. Okay, we'll take the HP. It's tuned to the twins anyway, so that's fine. And then let's give her a couple of HP artifacts. Don't really care what the sub-properties are. I just want a plus 12 damage on water and fire. That'll work. This Triana does need a little bit more love. Skill 2 recovery would be nice here. Do we have it? Yeah, this is not the final build I would use for Triana, but for our purposes today, this will work. We'll just take a little skill 2 recovery there, and that'll work. Same thing, I would really like the Water Twins to have artifacts, but we're not gonna spend the time on it. So we'll do this. This should work. Thoughts on Grigo, the Dark Lich, and Siege? To be fair, or to be honest, he's not great. He's not terrible, but he's not great. So we're gonna save the skill 3 here since he's in hidden name form. We'll just put a little damage there. And let's get healed up. And we should, I think, be good now. Unless we don't land a defense break. And we might be in trouble. Might be in trouble. I really needed those artifacts, didn't I? Oh, and she got the sleep! Yeah, I guess I really needed those artifacts. I should have put artifacts on him. Dude, come on. He had to proc exactly into hidden name form each time, too. Alright, we tried. This would have worked with your twins. Honestly, if all the runes were maxed and there were artifacts on the twins, it would have been fine. I just didn't have enough damage to get through the Carcano fast enough. But you could run that same counter. I mean, not that you're going to see this defense often, but if you saw this defense, you could run that same counter and you'd be fine, honestly, with the twins. With the exact team as we ran it, just more damage on the twins. Okay, you said you avoid the 4 stars, so let's look at some 5s. Triana, Perna, Annabelle. So this would mostly be shut down by immunity. I do kind of want to use this team. This is a flex team, but let's, I want to use the, ooh, okay. Pontos on defense. This is screaming for a Juno if you've got one, or an Ethna. Either one will be fun. Could also, now we can't Daphnis because of the Shihu. Do we have Juno or Ethna? Juno or Ethna, or Praha. We could use Praha. We could use Lima, if you got Lima. Don't have Lima, okay. Can we Jaeger this? No, can't Jaeger. Can't Jaeger. We could Aegir it, maybe. Hey gang. Can we Hey gang this? We could Josephine this. starting P10 team because you don't have Tricaro yet. So Brandon, actually, if you go on my channel and search for PC10, my original videos on PC10 from before Tricaro existed would be the best starter P10 teams I could think of. All right, let's do the Praha. This gives us CC and Strip, and if you have Ethna, Praha, Ethna together would be great here. How's the Ethna built? So we want the Ethna lead. Now the Ethna, yeah, never mind. Do we have a Theo? No. So, all right, so we're gonna take the Praha lead. We're gonna take the Resistance. Yeah, you got it, Brandon. That's what I was checking, Ace. I couldn't remember which one he was, and then I just decided that that was too easy. I'll use the Jaeger, but I'll use him like later on. So what if we use the Perna to tank the monkey, and then the other Perna should follow? So let's do this. Are you kidding me? Wow, that's a rip. That was a rip right there. Okay, this was a quick loss. This was a quick loss. So the biggest thing I would say for you, Mediocre, is definitely the artifacts, bro. I don't care if the artifacts don't have the right stats. You're giving up a lot of stats just by not having artifacts on these units. I mean, runes are what they are, but like, you can literally just put white artifacts on them and max them for very little mana, and you're getting an extra 3k HP or 200 attack or whatever. So that would be the big thing, is the artifacts. Alright, so we'll go ahead and use the Jaeger right here. This is the easy win. I was trying not to do the easy win because the idea of me doing your siege on stream is for you to see me theorycraft. This one's a little too easy, but now I'm angry that we lost, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Alright, Perna, chill there. Well, so because the Perna hit the Riley a bunch of times, Jaeger got to his full stack real quick. I think we might get the kill. No, one more turn. Oh, well, there you go. He'll just proc out of invincibility anyway. All right, we're 2-2. The twins lost though. That I just put on to me not wanting to spend time on the artifacts. Okay, this is nice if you've got a Ganny. I don't know if you have Ganny or not. We do have Ganny, so that's gonna be nice. Ganny resets and controls both of those. We need a fire tank. Leica actually could work here. Arnold would work, but I'm assuming... Oh, you know what? Let's do the Harmonia. Is she on Nemesis? Please be on Nemesis. She's on no runes. Okay. I can't do the Harmonia. I didn't think we had an Arnold. He would work if he was on Nemesis, but not on Nemesis. He won't work. So I think Leica might be our best bet. Ooh, but 38 crit rate, that's rough. Okay, so we need something fire that can tank. Garo won't do. How fast is the Kali? Plus 84, probably not gonna get us there. Belinus would be interesting if I could keep him alive. I don't think I can, though. Ganny Belinus, how do I keep this alive? So we can assume... Yeah, you know what? The Carnell would work too. Carnell would work too. And then he takes a bigger chunk out of the Molong. How's the Carnell rune? Need some artifacts as well. But I like the Belinus more because the Carnell's not going to give us any damage in this build. Well, if you don't think so on Leica, then certainly not on Garo, because Leica only dies to a Molong proc S3 into S2. Garo just dies to the Molong S1. Okay, I do like the Belinus. I didn't check the health HP on the Belinus, though. I think the Belinus gives us a little more damage here. So I don't know how to keep this alive, though. I'm worried about like that Perna taking a turn 1 again. What about Yoga? Is he on Despair, maybe? He's on no runes. Okay. What about the Panda? 1 Nemesis rune. Give him a second one, but he doesn't heal enough. Tessa gives us the damage reduction. You could use Tessa here too, but the Belinus, if I use the Tessa, I'm not going to be able to kill anything quickly enough. Okay, what about the Vigor? How fast was he? Plus 97. He might take turn 1 or he might cut. Either way, that gives us the crit resist. Let's try this. Bro, my Molong would S1, would kill on an S1. Okay, so that was good. We got that. Let's do this. Let's do this. And do we want to kill him? Actually, yeah, let's just kill this Perna right away. Now we can go into the Molong. Now we're going to reset or ventilate you. Yeah, right there, that's a dead Garo or a dead Leica. Either way. Heal block. If Scanny doesn't get a reset, I lose. And I lose. Okay. I actually thought we were okay there. There's no longer any value in resetting Eladriel, is there? Well, he still has his S2. And the Perna's still reset. I gotta take the attack bar. So, resetting the Eladriel S2 with the Perna. Can we kill this Molong and maybe we have a chance? Oh! Okay. Dead Molong. Nice counter by the Ganny. I need glancing on you. And you crit anyway and kill the Ganny. Beautiful. And that's GG. Oh, rip, man. Actually, I thought we had this. I really thought we had this. It was Molong stunning the Ganny and then the Perna critting with the glancing. Okay, you do have a Zyros. Do you have a Tiana? We could just Tiana Galleon Zyros. You have a Triton. Okay, plus 159 Triton on Swift. Definitely takes a turn. Oh, you know what? We got a Chum. And I know that we just saw 2 of them are not on will runes, right? So we could reset. We could push back and reset Molong and Perna. We could do that. We have an Elucia. We could take a little bit more control here. How about the Suki for the longer fight? Hey gang, Josephine. Shihu gives us some good CC here. So we could actually Chung into the Shihu. And that leaves just the Eladriel to figure out. I really feel like we should have some sort of sustain. We used a lot of your sustain already, though. I could just use a Lauren. Do we have two? Use the Lauren to control the Eladriel. This should work. The Harmonia is completely unruned, Matthew, and there weren't many HP runes in inventory. Bro! Okay. Okay. Alright, we're going to leave that one alone. Alright, let's see. What about Bastet, Bulwark, Diana? Diana has the worst AI on defense. Bulwark could stack, but we could use a... we could actually use a... No, Ariel would stack. The Lulu stacks less. Alright, we need to give... Yeah, we have the Diana going into the Lulu. Can the Lulu survive Diana just in case the AI doesn't derp? It should be able to. Now, this is another team that could be CC'd. Hathor's unruned. That'd be another comp you could use, Rahul. Let's see here. We could... I don't want to Carnal this, so... I want the Bulwark to have a fire unit to dump his stacks on. Maybe Chloe, actually. Now, Chloe's going to stack, and that's double support. So yeah, the challenge with some of these monsters, guys, is keep in mind this is not my account. Just pulled Hathor yesterday. Congrats on that, bro. That's awesome, man. Actually, Wind Monkey will do good work. Oh, 25 crit rate. 25 crit rate. So, I would take the Wind Monkey off the crit damage rune. At 25 crit rate, this rune is basically giving him 0 anything. Just use either an attack or an HP rune if you don't have a crit rate rune. Obviously, crit rate would be the best rune to use here. Let's see. We could just Tessa the Bulwark and the Diana both. That gives us some damage. Do we have anything with a crit rate lead? The Daphnis has a crit rate lead, but the Daphnis does not have runes. What else has a crit rate lead? Flaw has a crit rate lead. Best way to rune Odin? It all depends on speed tuning. Speed, crit, damage, attack, generally. Yen has a crit rate lead. Do we have a Yen? Alright, no crit rate lead here. Ritesh could do some stuff for us. He's unruned. See, Covenant's 5-star. He's unruned. He's unruned. He would stack the Diana too much. He's unruned. So if I did this, the biggest risk here is a Bastet derp into a skill 2, right? So as long as the Bastet doesn't derp into skill 2, or, well, the Lulu's not going to outspeed. But I think this could work, and this gives the Tess a crit rate as well. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we were looking for. Alright, so let's do this. I want to stack the Galleon. I actually don't think I do. I just want to kill the Diana. we do this. Can we get the... cannot get the Oblivion, but I think we're okay. I mean, there's no damage left, so we're fine. We can stack him now. Let's go ahead and get healed up while we're invincible. Alright. Oblivion. Thank you. Crit! Hey, we got the crit. Hey, shout out to the Dewey Cox Guild, guys, on behalf of Minok. Shout out to the Dewey Cox Guild. We got glancing. We'll save the skill 3. Man, this Bulwark's actually quite annoying. Nice proc. Alright, well, we got the proc anyway. Bulwark can't kill. There we go. Oblivion 3-on-1. Bulwark can't do anything, and we're good. Is this guy on triple revenge? I feel like this Bulwark's on triple revenge. Look at this. Maybe he's on 6 times revenge. Alright, he will die eventually. He really will die eventually. There we go. The dots will kill him. This guy's on violent revenge. He's on violent triple revenge. Alright, that one we're not touching. This one would have been a good use for the Ganny. Alright, Triana, Perna, man, these Pernas are rough for us. We don't have wind tanks. I bet they're right. Oh, you know what? We got a Fang. We have a wind tank. Alright, we got a wind tank. Yeah, you want a Perna? I got an answer for your Perna right here. Now I can use my Theo too. I can't use my Theo. Alright. Theo needs a room, bro. Theo needs a room. Theo deserves a room. We also have one more LD to use, actually. So I think there's 2 fights left. So we'll use Theo, and then we'll do the other LD team. What do we need here? Fatal. So we need Blade 6 attack. We don't have one. Alright, so do we have a Fatal 6 attack? No. Do we have a anything 6 attack? Over crit rate? No. That'd be why Theo doesn't have a rune. Okay. I would strongly disagree since I lost with that earlier, Rubble. Alright, let's see. What's the other LD comp? It's a Nephthys comp. How fast is the Nephthys? Plus 115. What up, Big Mac? How you doing, bro? About Nephthys, Haygang. Haygang would do nothing here. Haygang would do nothing here. Do you have runes? No, no runes. Okay. What else do we have here? We got an Eladriel. No. Fuki? Fuki could actually do nothing. Okay. How about... Yeah, the Ritesh is who I was looking at earlier. You know what? Nephthys into an Annabelle is stupid. Okay, never mind. Now Nephthys here... No Eternal, I did get a few new songs added in, though. Nephthys Cocky, so the Cocky's gonna get Reckless by the Molong, so we would just need some healing. And maybe some CC. Let's try this. Good revenge there. Okay, let's get you healed up. Our turn's about to come. Good proc, good proc. Hey, keep procking, keep procking. Don't stun. You would. Bro, chill on my Lucia. Okay. There's no point in actually sleeping anything yet because the Nephthys is gonna go. Oh, you would miss. Oh, don't proc! How do you proc like that? Exactly when you need it. Exactly when you need it. Dude, he just went 4 times! The shoo-shoo went 4 times! Alright. Alright. Violent wins out. Violent wins the day. Dude, you pulled a Nephthys, Big Mac? Oh, yeah, I remember. I remember, actually. Alright, what do we have left? We have 2 attacks left. We have 2 attacks left. This actually should work pretty nice right here. This actually should work pretty nice right here. It's going to take a month and a half to land a kill. I actually tested this team out once before myself, and it's like eternity to actually get the kill. You have nothing that does damage, but hopefully you're tuned. Bulwark first. Perfect. Perfect. There's actually no point in using that. We'll just do this. Are you kidding me? I guess I needed to use skill 2. Alright, Soul Protect? Nope. Alright, let's do this. Nothing else to hit right now. Go ahead and reckless me, Molong. You're welcome to. See, the problem that you actually run into here is once all the HP is destroyed, you can't actually heal yourself enough. So when I ran this team before, that was the issue I had, is once all that HP is destroyed, I can't get the heals, and then it gets really hard to get the kills. Gotta get healed up a little bit here. Let's take a full... Oh, that's right. He's unskilled. Okay. We lose this. Alright, we don't have the damage now. Alright, we lose this one, guys. We lose this one. That's kind of rough. I probably should have checked that they were unskilled first. That's my bad. That's my bad. I didn't check the skill ups. Alright. Well, Fang is going to be the way to go here then. Oh, audio is on. Thank you, sir. Go Fang, Carnell. Theo doesn't have a rune. We need a healer. Ariel. No violent. Plus 85. What about you? Actually, the Lala may work here. Can I actually get the kills here? I should be able to get the kills here. So Carnell or Lala, either one takes the hit from the Fang, or takes the hit from the Molong. The Fang is going to tank the Tyrannus. I've got a lot of sustain. I've got CC on the Carnell side. I think we can get this one. I think we can, hopefully we can finish this off with a win. Let's try and finish this off with a win. Oh, that was close. Alright, actually, there's no point in S3ing yet. Can I get any attack bar? Got a little bit of attack bar. Alright. Do this. Do this. I didn't think to check if the Fang had artifacts. So Fang very much benefits from artifacts. Also benefits from the enemy not taking infinite turns. Oh, it's a rip, guys. I think we lost this one as well. Mediocre, bro. I apologize. Not the best showing. Hopefully, hopefully there was some use in the thought processes here. So a few of these comps would have definitely had some potential if we had some artifacts and some max runes and stuff like that. But hopefully at least there was some benefit in seeing the thought processes here. I think sometimes it's tough because we get used to how our own monsters are ruined, or at least for me, I get used to how my own monsters are ruined. And then you kind of expect a certain performance from them, like I ruin my fangs to do a lot of damage, things like that. So Big Max, I did this one by drawing. Let's see, what time is it? 8:22. We might do one more drawing on stream. I don't know if you have attacks left. Okay, so mediocre. Let's start off with this. We are logged out. Definitely, I think the Water Twins team, if you put artifacts on the Twins and finish maxing the Treon artifacts, that Water Twins team will work well for you to counter Carcanos. And then the Bomber team, obviously, the CN build is pretty solid. Alright, let's see if we've got any attacks left on our own account. What's up, Sam? How you doing, bro? Alright, we do have a target here. We've got a target. So, we got 3 attacks left. Let's do 11.1 on ours. Make sure nobody called that. Okay. I don't know yet, Frank. I'm thinking about it. I might do one more. Alright, this one, generally, you could just bulwark. And then we need a wind target. I think Fang would work here. Do I have a Fang left? I should have a Fang left. Might have 2 Fangs left. Definitely have 1. There we go. Okay, that'll work. Let's actually take the defense lead in this case. So the Ken's gonna go into the Fang. Fang is max resistance. All 3 of these units are actually max resistance, so I'd need bad luck for the Theo to get a defense break. It's gonna happen, but it would have to be really bad luck. Let's actually, there's no point in using this just yet. We'll do this instead. And there we go. Now with the defense buff, even the attack buff, Theo shouldn't be able to kill anything. Ken's just gonna suicide himself. Okay, Ken. Nice knowing you. Thanks for playing. And then the Riley just infinite stacks the Bulwark here. So, dude, that's a beefy Theo. Like just sitting there on one. Can I actually just steal the Endure? No, can't get the Endure. Okay. And from here, it's just it takes a while to kill the Riley, but pretty easy fight. Do I do viewer accounts every siege? I do not, Sam. This is something I haven't done actually in a very long time. I just thought I would try it out for content. So Eternal, debating coming back lately, been out so long. Xmas summons with all the free goodies. Bro, Eternal, you've got Volantis. Right now, Volantis is like top 3 LD5 in the game. So, there's a reason to come back just to abuse the Volantis while he's busted. Yeah, we'll see, Frank. I am, right now I'm actually just kind of testing different days of the week for the stream schedule, for one thing. And so, as part of it, right now I'm testing, like, streaming on Thursdays. And so, while I'm streaming on Thursdays, I figured, hey, we'll make a siege day out of it. Bro, he is way too strong right now. He is just way too strong right now. Ask Ace. Ace pulled him. Ace pulled him, man. I don't know if Ace is still here or not. Alright, we got another Riley team. 11-2. What do you call 11-2? Hey, Grats 8 Voices on the Mephisto. If you're around. Alright, so let's see here. We got another Riley team. How are we going to counter this? I've got 6 left. Okay. It does not mean I will build you a siege team. Unfortunately not. No, sir. Alright, I do have a second Bulwark. He's unskilled. I don't think we want to use an unskilled. It means even less chance of me building you a siege team. Definitely not. Okay, I could go with the Nana here for dirt protection, but the Tessa there... I mean, Tessa's not going to go into Nana. Let's see here. So... Elsharian, I wanted to use the Elsharian earlier. What about Elsharian Wusa? The Wusa will shut down most of that damage. Elsharian then steals the attack buffs for me, and then what can I do that will do a lot of damage? Do I have my own Theo left? I think I used my Theo. This also leaves me not much sustain, some sustain, but not a ton. I do miss you, sir, but I don't miss you that much. Yeah, it's a 14-hour day, bro. That is a 14-hour day. I haven't even finished building my own RTA team, and I'm actively playing RTA. You know what? This is kind of interesting. What if I went double Ifrit Wusa? So how's this play out? They can go anywhere. We don't care. My Tessa most likely tanks his Tessa. The Riley doesn't do much. And then I've got double defense breaks, double speed scaling damage. The Elsharian's actually going to get really... The Elsharian's actually going to get hit really hard with triple buffs because we steal the attack buff also. Alright, let's go into the Theo first. We'll Oblivion you. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Can we actually might get this kill right here. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage, or it's a really weak Ifrit. One or the other. Okay, this worked better than I expected. Hey, nice Oblivion. Is that a dead? Almost dead? Oh, one more turn Oblivion? No, he procs out. Okay. Game sounds off, isn't it? Oh, man. I forgot to switch. Alright, my bad. Let's see. That was just greedy. It was greedy, but it also didn't matter. I was like, whatever. Let's see. I can kill you now, though. Goodbye, and then Oblivion. No, resisted me twice, bro. How you gotta resist me? Nice sleep, though. Endure! Endure for everyone! Oh, yeah, that worked really well. 10 pineapples. Unfortunately, we did not make the tourney. We were ranked 24 last siege. I think if we had finished second and won this one, we might have made it, but we did not finish second. So we're gonna wind up G3, but outside the tourney. Alright, we've got one attack left. We'll do one last of these Rileys. It looks like 11.3. Anybody call 11.3? No. So that's going to wrap up our siege on the 11.3. Alright, so this is a slightly different look, and the Wusa is gone. Shame, Wusa's so good against this team. And the Bulwark's gone. The Bulwark's also really good against this team. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. You know what? I've been wanting to test Odin here. The Rage Odin maybe not ideal though, and he can't tank that Perna. He won't survive. Okay. We could use a Kinky here. No immunity. We could use a Kinky here. You could also technically Halphus this team, I think. But let's do the Kinky to start. So with a Kinky, we want attack buff. Eternal. I pulled 4 Kinkies. I actually did. I pulled 4 Kinkies, 3 of them a week apart. And I wished he hadn't been buffed when I had none. I was pissed when I'm sorry, nerfed. I was pissed when they nerfed him when I didn't have one, because I thought he was like the best viable counter to that particular meta. But yeah, I never wanted him nerfed. Cammy is unruined. Cammy is unruined. And Mimir is not ruined well enough, because Mimir would actually be fun here, but he wouldn't survive. It's got to be something bruiser-ish. Do I have a water bruiser built? I have the, you know what? I have the water bison built, but I don't think he's on, well, here's a water bruiser, but he's super slow. The 4th one is not skilled, though. I haven't ruined the 3rd one's actually not fully skilled either. Is this the 3rd one? No, this one's skilled at least. Okay. And then the 4th one has no chance of being skilled anytime soon. I really want to use the chilling here, but I don't have confidence that the chilling will survive the Theo. If the Theo goes crazy on me. I could try a Molly. Try an Ariel. I have a Lulu left, right? No, I used both Lulus. I could try a Fran. Fran actually could work well here, but how fast is my Fran? 246 is probably okay. Fran chilling Kinky. Fran chilling Kinky. I mean, the reality is that Kinky can probably handle most of this himself. Let's try it. It's our last match of the game. Let's try it. Let's try it. So this is for the 10-0. I feel like the Kinky will work here. I just don't know if he's going to survive or not. Wow, and it was actually the Kinky I was worried about. Oh, sorry, it was the chilling I was worried about. I didn't even consider the Fran being at risk. Okay, there we go. This is why I wanted the chilling here. Just plow right through the Theo. And then we actually should win this, even if the Fran dies now. I should be fine on this either way. Dude, I was not serious, man. I didn't actually want the Fran to die. There's no reason for me to S2 here. Let's just take the first kill. Good slow. Ooh, you know what? Let's just keep pumping in damage. And then I actually want the chilling to get another turn here so that he can steal the buff. Okay, that's good. I mean, Kinky doesn't need critical rate, obviously, but the speed buff will help here, potentially. Okay, and then can we get the kill? Ah, not quite. Okay. I might need a Kinky proc here to actually kill this thing. Or just for her to start hitting Kinky. Either way. Okay, never mind. We are good. We got it. I mean, Kinky generally crushes this team to begin with. The chilling was just there because I thought he'd be fun. Honestly, I wasn't super nervous because I had the Kinky, and that team doesn't have a way to kill the Kinky. But there you go, guys. So we finish off a 10-0 on stream. Kinky's still good in RTA. Kinky is playable in RTA. I wouldn't put him like crazy high tier or anything. I would say he's still good. I still have him ruined, and I haven't even ruined my entire box. So like if you look at, and I'm ranked 433. I play Kinky mostly only anti-Chung, and a big part of that is because Oki fell out of the meta. So Kinky's biggest weakness is getting stunned, but because Oki fell out of the meta, Kinky is still playable in certain situations. This is my Kinky build. One big thing though is Violent. He has to go Violent. He's not playable on Despair anymore. But if you get him on Violent, he's still pretty good. He's still good on Siege defense. He's great on Siege offense. So Siege offense, he's basically triple S tier. Siege defense, he's like single S tier-ish, maybe SS tier. I don't know that any monster is truly triple S tier on Siege defense right now. Maybe some LD5s, Nigong. Nigong would be triple S tier. But Kinky's probably S tier Siege defense, triple S tier Siege offense, and then somewhere around S tier or A plus or S minus tier RTA. I don't know if I have him in any drafts. Yeah, here he is in one draft. Did I win this one? I actually won this one. Did he get through? Vigor Lulu Kinky is probably one of the hardest Siege defenses right now. He actually got through here. I don't remember this fight. I don't know. I'm sure, I mean, Kinky is clearly my only damage dealer here. So he obviously did work here. The max res or RNG, one or the other played a role there. And then that looks like the fight is already over. I don't know why he didn't quit. So he gets the bomb here. And then obviously 2 stacks on the Nana. This is pretty much over. Oh, nice, Alex. I think that might be, that's the only time I really remember drafting him. Maybe one more, but I don't think so. He's not there. Not there. One more. We got one more. Oh, so yeah, Kinky is an auto draft for me against Ragdoll. That's where he really gets drafted. He doesn't solo though. He's good as part of a comp. He doesn't solo, but he's awesome against Ragdoll. And then the other thing is he really does kind of need the attack buff. So Riley coming into the meta added a lot to the Kinky. I kind of remember luck sacking this one. I don't know for sure, but I think I luck sacked this one. That proc certainly helped, but no, I guess I didn't luck sack this. That's where I thought I luck sacked. The proc on the Kinky to kill the Juno was huge. That was the whole match right there. Oh, that's a rip, Alex. Yeah, I mean that's like us. We're a G3 guild that got kicked to G2, and we're just mapping right now. Siege rankings are still pretty imbalanced. They really need to improve that a little bit. All right, guys. I think here's what we're gonna do. Rather than another siege draw, yeah, Juno's the threat there. Juno's the threat there. Ragdoll is food. I mean, I stand by what I said. I know he's got like the second highest win rate in RTA, but for me, Ragdoll is food. If it wasn't for Ragdoll, I'd be sitting C3, guys. The only thing that keeps me out of Conqueror is facing Ragdolls. I'm like not even kidding. I think I've lost once to a Ragdoll this season. I'm sure it's more than once, but not much more. All right, but speaking of, so here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to do a little RTA against viewers if you guys want. This will be me going all out. I might soft draft. I might soft draft a little bit, but this will be me going all out. I'm going to do just the first 5 people that challenge me while I'm in a lobby. So if you challenge me while I'm in a fight, it won't count. We're not going to do it through YouTube. The first 5 people to challenge me while I'm lobbied, we'll do 5 fights, and I'll just give you my thoughts on your draft at the end of the fight. Oh, TARDIS, dude, that's demoralizing. The room, by the way, is XGG, if you guys didn't catch it. XGG. Alright, I'm pretty sure Wojo's going to be our first, or is it going to be Janik? Yeah, Brandizzle, you can enter, bro. Janik beats out Wojo, and you guys can see it on the screen right here. Alright, so first pick Wusa. This means you can be either turn 1 or turn 2. It can go either way. A lot of times first pick Wusa is somebody who actually wants their ability to pivot. So it's a solid first pick. My counter to first pick Wusa has just been Julianne Riley. Now the risk on this is if you have Bulwark and you pick it, you get, especially if you go Bulwark Mo Long, you put me at an immediate disadvantage. The downside to that is if you go Bulwark Mo Long and I ban the Wusa, you may not be able to stun your you may not be able to stack your Bulwark, so then you have to draft one more support, and I already have the best support. Now, so we're looking at Carnal Ciara. I can expect there may be 2 strippers at the very end. But the Carnal Ciara, they're very well protected by the Wusa, so we're playing kind of a modified control comp here with the potential for 2 strippers. The Ciara defends against the Kinky right here. So in my case, what I probably do is something like the Nana, and then I actually might just go Lulu right here. Even though this leaves me with 3 supports, it leaves me with a lot of protection against if he does go double strip. And he doesn't. He comes out actually with double water, so if I want, I can play a Diana, which is pretty much a force ban right here. I can also play a Rika. The Rika is less of a force ban, but still somewhat of one. So what I'm looking at, though, is most likely if I play the Beelzebub, and granted I have an LD5, so that's a harder counter, but if I play the Beelzebub and ban the Shihu, then he's got 1 strip into a bomb, and I've got double revive no matter what he bans. I also have attack buff damage dealers. I either get the Beelzebub Nana combo, or I get Riley plus Julianne, or Riley plus Beelzebub here. Now I don't have defense break if the Nana's the ban, but if the Nana's the ban, I've still got the Beelzebub revive, and I've got double sustain. Best Rakshasha. So the best Rakshasha is Pang? No, Yen. Yen, definitely Yen. So he bans the Beelzebub, so he leaves me with no leader skill. That happens to me in my drafts sometimes. It's not a big deal to me. Leader skills are definitely helpful, but I will take no leader skill with a good comp over leader skill with a bad comp. And since I don't play speed leads, it's not as important. So we're going to see the Shihu probably strip the Lulu would be my assumption here. And then obviously the Wusa going first. There's no point in me doing an S2 here. There's also no point in me holding it with 3-turn immunity. Either way, it's the same thing. Shihu takes the stun. That's actually a pretty good play because the Nana outsped. You did put yourself at risk. Now, the cut right here is really bad, so I just put up the immunity just in case. I didn't need to. So we're actually going to do this. We'll just give ourselves a 1-turn immunity, and then I can go full immunity with the Lulu next time. The speeds here were just really unlucky for you. The speeds were just seriously unlucky for you because of the way the cuts fell. Now, once you saw that Julianne was on Nemesis, I probably would have stopped going into him. Turn cycling, I mean, I see what your goal here obviously is just to try and, you know, kill me. Ooh, wait a second. No, you can't get the Julianne there. It was a nice try. It was a nice try, but yeah, you won't get enough. You just won't be able to kill me through the Julianne yet. Later in the fight, that's the right play, but right now it's not. And then, yeah, there's not much you can do. Once the Ciara goes down and I've got 2 stacks, there's just no damage. All you can do is hope to maybe get lucky with the Shihu. Overall, bro, I think you had a solid draft. I don't know at the Barbara Shihu together. I would like to have seen maybe Barbara Ethna or something else that gave a single target strip, but not the double water. Because like if I don't have Beelzebub, I could still take the Diana as like a total force fan right there. Because with no attack buff, you can't be assured of your Ciara killing my Diana. We've got time. Let's just do this. And then I don't know if I would have cleared the stun on the Julienne, but you didn't have any great targets either. I think actually that might be the right play, because at this point your best hope is to eat up HP through the Julienne until you can get some CC. So, I mean, what value is there, for example, when you go into Lulu? You're not going to go into the Riley. Yeah, I think going into the Julienne there probably is the right play. That's an unlucky proc for you. Good game, Janik. Overall, like I said, solid draft, bro. Just maybe not the double water at the end, because Shihu in particular okay, looks like Wojo was first. Shihu in particular is so vulnerable to the Diana. You had such a solid draft up to that point. I would have just liked to have seen one different stripper in place of maybe the Shihu. Shihu's better if I don't have immunity, but when I've got double immunity there... Alright. So, Wojo... I saw it say Wojo challenged me. Did I, like... I'm not sure what just happened here. Wojo, did you rename, bro? This is you, right? So, first pick Carnell. A lot of times I don't see a lot of first pick Carnells, but I usually go Wusa Julienne. And again, misclick. Alright, Wojo, you're next up, bro. You're next up. That must have popped up like right as I went to click. So Wojo, you're next up, bro. I'll challenge you to make sure there's no misclick. So yeah, Carnell's another comp that can go 2 ways. And that's why the Wusa here, that was a misplay on my part because I'm streaming. My counter to the Carnell is Riley Julienne. Riley plays much, much better here. That was actually a mistake on my part. And then here we're obviously just going to bring the Verd, and then I like to bring the Ethna here. So this actually could be a loss now without the Riley here. Zwusa gets CC'd too easily. Depending on what the final 2 picks are here. It could be a loss with the Riley. This is a team I struggle with, but... the Wusa definitely not as good here. So, Miles is going to give you the stun, but no reset. Escher is... Can your Escher outspeed? Huh. I think pick for me here, Eternal, there you go. So this is this not the play. This is the play, or is this the play? This is the play. The Hagang is the play here. And then we gotta ban you. So if I bring the problem with the Douglas is I don't trust that the Miles isn't just gonna one-shot him if the Miles is fast enough. And the Miles probably also does more than 15% on the Kinky because of the partial ignore defense. So with either Miles or Douglas, with either Kinky or Douglas, I have to ban the Miles, which I don't like. So the Hagang, the problem with the Hagang here now is I'm not assured of enough damage, but the nice thing is with the Verd ban here, I most likely outspeed the Escher. And then the Heigang allows me to go into the Miles, because the Heigang will cleanse from the Chung. So, oh, I would have really... You know what? I'm going to go into the Chung because... Nah, we're going to go into the Miles. I wish the Miles had Will Runes. I do wish the Miles had Will Runes. And that proc. Oh, that could be the... Ooh, Heigang allowing for the cut. Now, Chung's not a 100% strip rate. And Chung being the only stripper left... Okay. We can't stun him, so we're just going to focus the Miles still. Alright. Not getting... Ooh, that's not good for me. I gotta try and sleep. It's either Miles or Carnal. We stay with the Miles. Oh, that's a lucky sleep. That's a lucky sleep. So my Ethna's gone now for sure. Not getting the glancing on the Chung might be the match for me. Ethna's dead. Can I stun? No. She seems like she'd be good for TOA and Rift Beasts. That's about it. Okay, we still gotta keep you back for now. Can we sleep? Well, that's fair. He had glancing that time, and that's a rip, man. That's like I feel cheap on that proc. I feel cheap on that proc. Yeah, the Julian S2 is up. You can't really stop the Julian from stunning the Chung. I kind of feel cheap on that proc too. This is a bit of a luck sack right here. I got the lucky sleep on the Miles. Yeah, this one was a bit of a luck sack, not gonna lie. I mean, I'm attacking the Carnal next, but yeah, so when RNG is favoring you, RNG is just favoring you, right? And actually, that did prevent Carnal from getting a turn, so that was also lucky. Perk with the super chat says, "Can I get some RTA coaching?" Perk, thank you very much for the super chat, bro. We can actually do a match. Perk, we can do a match or two. I think watching the LD5s will make for some absolutely busted content. Guys, are we having issues with stream? I saw we just dropped almost all the viewers. We're down to 24 viewers. What just happened? And I'm getting a message that YouTube's not receiving enough data. "22 viewers. What's going on here, guys? First pick in Praha. I have not seen a first pick Praha all season long. Not seen a first pick Praha all season long. I don't know how I counter this. I mean, I know you have Gianna, but I want to play like I don't know you have Gianna. So I guess we would just go Wusa Fang? Wusa Fang? Okay. Okay, yes, we had a internet issue. Guys, I got new internet. I paid over $1,000 to get the new internet. Just to stream. I paid $1,000 to stream, not maybe my, yeah. And we're still having issues. Okay. Alright, after this match, I can't really reset the router. I can try moving something after this match. Okay. Luis. Can I bulwark this Luis? I feel like I could bulwark here. If I bulwark, I have to take the Riley, right? So I take the Riley and I take the bulwark. This gives me double immunity against the Fang. Justin, so I said it would be first to challenge me in the room. Oh, see now I see the black on the screen over here as well. Eternal with the super chat says to help XG recover internet costs. Eternal, thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Very much appreciated, man. Alright, so I have one multi-hitter in Fang. Obviously, my last multi-hitter needs to be... Could I do a Diana here? How do I want to deal with this Leica? A few ways to deal with Leica. We have double immunity. Rika's not an option. I feel like Julienne's the play, but maybe Molong, actually. No, Julienne's the play. Julienne's the play because then what we do is we ban the Cornell. Eternal Perk, thank you guys very much for the super chats, man. Really appreciate it. He bans the Julienne. Okay, so we're going to be trying to kill a Leica with a Fang. I actually like my odds. I like my odds. First things first, we gotta kill the Praha, though. Praha's the big threat over here. Let's see. Am I ahead? Because if I'm ahead, yeah, Praha gets no immunity now. Oh, nice tuning. I really expected that Louise to be in front of the Lulu. Nice tuning, bro. Now, it's also a question of Praha's accuracy, because 3 of my monsters are going to be max resistance here. Looks like Praha's got accuracy. I have gotten a bunch lately, bro. I've gotten a bunch lately, but Julienne's the only one that's really good. I also pulled Laura. I pulled Laura and Julienne about I don't know. No, I pulled Laura, Kraka, and Julienne in the last 3 months. That's why we wanted to kill the Praha. We're still safe for now. Can we stack? Yeah, let's stack. Ooh. Yeah, I don't need the... I just need the stack on the Bulwark here. Ace has not been streaming as much lately because he works a lot. He does still play. He's got a new account with 14 LD5s. Oh, that was a bad beat for you. That was just an unfortunate proc by the Fang right there. Well, it's got 15 now, actually, because he summoned one his own. He summoned one on his own, too. Adita, I don't think my RTA builds are public. I mean, I share them. You can probably see them on most of my stream videos. If you want to see a specific build, I'm happy to share them. But I think by default, Sword Farm just doesn't make them public. All my in-game builds are available in the Discord, though. Yeah, the new account is aced it. Ooh, nice rune, Renee. That's a really nice rune. Tyrannus and Fang. Bro, Tyrannus and Fang together OP. Tyrannus and Fang together OP. Good match, Wojo. I felt like, I guess you were trying not to do your, you're not trying obviously not to draft the Gianna. So as far as your draft goes, Perk with the super chat. How much for a couple of wings and some coaching? Perk, thank you very much for the super chat. Well, I mean, since we're on stream, you know my rate's 40 an hour, but Perk, we can do a couple of wings, bro. We can do a couple of wings. We've got some time today. Alright, so Wojo, regarding your draft, the Praha first pick actually was not bad. It really confused me because it's a meta monster and an off-meta first pick. It did tell me that you weren't going to, well, it didn't tell me that you weren't going to go turn 1 because she's still an AoE strip, but it gave me an idea that you'd be leaning towards the turn 2 team. But overall, I like the Praha first pick. I think that's creative. I think it works. The Luis, I'm not a huge fan of here in RTA. She doesn't quite do enough. You can use her in certain situations, but I think the Luis in response to the Woos of Fang, maybe not the best pick there. Maybe the Lulu coming out a little bit earlier instead, and deciding on the Luis afterwards. Now, the Leica in response to Fang Bulwark, that, I'm not going to lie, that's just a bad pick. The problem is that Bulwark bypasses Leica's passive. So at this point, I have a triple hitter, and you know my Fang. My Fang will do 35% or 30% on your Leica, either way. So I've already got 2 counters to the Leica when you draft him. At this point, since I've got the Bulwark, I would have liked to have seen... I mean, it was a you were in a bad spot, but I would have liked to have seen a second stripper here. Even though you're playing turn 2, a second stripper like Juno plays. The Gianna obviously plays as well. Gianna can be played turn 2 depending on how they're ruined, but just a second stripper to support the Praha and Karnal CC, I feel like that would be better because you saw I was able to just ignore the Leica with my sustain levels. And then the Lulu last pick would have been fine with a second stripper here, but you were just kind of low on damage at that point, so an additional damage dealer would have helped as well. Steve with the super chat says, Brandizzle with the super chat. Steve, thank you very much for the super chat, bro. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Guys, I see now I'm getting another internet error message. Let me try one thing real quick. I will be right back, guys. I'll be right back, and then Hobo, I'll tell you how you did. Alright, I don't think that's actually going to help, but we'll try. Hopefully that'll try. Alright, Hobo. So how do we do, Hobo? For your draft, let's see. So the Cardinal first pick is fine. Definitely could go either way. I think the Ryu Chung is a fine follow-up right there. And I actually really like the Escher Miles. I thought you had a really solid draft. I made a mistake. I meant to answer your Carnell with a Riley Julian instead of a Wusa Julian. And that changed the fight a little bit. That was my own mistake on the draft. But I thought your responses were good. I thought the Escher response to the Ethna Verd was actually really good. I thought it was good that you had him ruined. So overall, a really solid draft. I also thought your Miles was really well ruined. I had trouble killing him. And the fact that he was on Violent and procced out of that first stun was solid. So the one thing I think, if you go back, because you can see the stream, the vlog will post at the end of stream. I gave a lot of comments on targeting during the match. I actually luck sacked you a little bit on that match. And there's obviously a rune quality difference. But you could go back and also watch. We're at... because of the disconnects, I don't even know where we're at. We're 3.5 hours into the stream. So if you go back and watch the stream at about the 3-hour, 15-minute mark, you can watch my commentary on the in-play. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, guys. No perk. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Back Me Up, Eamon, Tariq, Renee, and Dia and Justin. Those are going to be the last ones. So we've got Back Me Up, Eamon, Tariq, Renee, and Justin. And then after those 5, we're going to do a little exhibition against Perk, who's got an incredibly fun account with some of the most strongest and most meta LD5s in the game. We'll do about an hour more of the kind of RTA against community. So we'll do Back Me Up first, and then we'll wrap it up from there. Alright, Theamar's first pick. Now, Fighter 3, so I'm going to adjust and assume that you have a more limited box. I actually like the Theamar's first pick. It does tell me you're going turn 2. But he does have Endure. Now, he's going to invite me to bring out Reset. Unfortunately, because only half my box is ruined, I don't have Reset. So I'm going to take a Tessarian and a Riley right here. The Tessarian gives me Oblivion instead. I do have Reset from the segment. But like my Ganymede is not ruined. My Oki is ruined. I forgot my Oki's ruined. He's not speed tuned, but he's ruined. Now, Vanessa, Wusa, so I kind of have an idea. Your entire comp is going to be built around 3 supports keeping 1 attack monster alive. So at that point, I can now go into kind of a revive comp. Obviously, if you don't have Beelzebub, Tyrannus would be a good pick here as well. So the revive comp is gonna, we're basically going revive against revive, and I'm gonna let my rune quality play. I would not have gone with the Vanessa this early because Vanessa's not contested. The Wusa here was fine. Yeah, Riley is super good, Eternal. Riley is like Lulu meets Fran with Nat 5 stats. Riley has weaknesses. Riley definitely has weaknesses, but overall very solid. Now, right here, you drafted no damage at all, unfortunately. So if I just ban your Tessarian, I can literally just bring in a Lulu and auto. This pick in particular needed to be a really heavy damage dealer. The Fran was fine, but you needed a heavy damage dealer. So we'll do something a little bit different. We'll just take a Bulwark, so I'll bring in a support. I'm going to let the Theo through. Just because technically the correct ban here is Theo. But we'll let the Theo through so that we have a little bit of match play. Because if I ban the Theo, then the match is already over. So Abizer, I've got the full queue set for today, but I have an RTA against viewers. I have a full RTA match set up for, I don't remember which day it's set up for now, but I have a full RTA match set up for, if you check my stream schedule for RTA against viewers, it's set up for sometime in the next week or 2, and I'll be taking all viewers on that day. Or if one of the mods can check the stream schedule and put that date in chat as well. This is almost like a preview of what that stream will be. So you're targeting correctly, because you really can't do anything while the Bulwark has immunity up, and you don't want to hit either Beelzebub or Riley. So you're targeting correctly on the Tessa. Obviously not ideal to be targeting a Tessa, but you are targeting correctly. Okay, so there I would not have hit the Beelzebub. There's no reason to let Bub stack, honestly. Let's see. So my Bub is in front of your Fran, which means I actually don't have to do this on the Vanessa. And then we can go ahead and actually just cleanse. We don't need the immunity yet. So now the Vanessa will be dead. I don't know why I just did that. I should have hit the Fran right there. I got distracted for a second. I should have hit the Fran right there. Nice sleep. Nice sleep. A good play. That was a good play. Ignoring the sleep and taking the kill was the correct play. Now, unfortunately, there's not much you can do from here because you lack damage, and that's why I said your problem was that you lack damage in the draft. But your targeting was good, bro. Your targeting was good throughout the draft, except for the Wusa hit on the Beelzebub didn't play well. The Fran hit on the Beelzebub for the attack break was fine. The Wusa hit on the Beelzebub, I guess you were trying for a sleep, but it's like a 20% chance or 17% chance to sleep with resistance, so I wouldn't have done that. Alright, so next up is Eamon. So Eamon, if you're still in the room, yes you are. Here we go. Okay, so Ciara first pick. My response this season to Ciara has actually been Riley Haygang, because even if they don't have a Gianna, the Haygang plays well in most comps built around Ciara. Okay, Perk, no worries. No worries, Perk. We can do it on the RTA stream. We can do it on that one. Now, I like this Diana counter to the Haygang is really good. So is the Wusa. This is a solid counter right here. At this point, I'm gonna obviously go to my Julianne because that plays well. I'm not gonna pull the Beelzebub because you could still bring a Chung, and I can't bring it on Taurus because you could bulwark me. So I'm gonna bring my Wind Monkey right here. Now, while I'm narrating, Wind Monkey may or may not have been my pick. I might actually have looked at the Praha or the Juno. Trying to talk through this while we're streaming. It's a little more split concentration, but the Wind Monkey is not a bad pick here. He does partially counter Diana, and then he also gives me some utility against the Ciara. Now, the Yogun here. So the Yogun here is, I don't know about the Yogun pick, to be honest. The thing with the Yogun pick is, now I actually have to concentrate for a second. So I forgot what I was about to do and what I was about to say. So we take the attack buff into, yeah, we can do this. That's not the pick I wanted to make. I actually lost my concentration right there, so I'll have to go back and I'll narrate that part again after the fight. I don't like the Yogun pick as much. The Vertihile is fine. No, Kinky's weak to the Ciara. If I pick the Kinky's weak to both Ciara and Wusa, and shields. Kinky's weak to basically everything in his draft. So's Douglas at this point. Kinky and Douglas are both off the table, and the Yogun is good for that. And taking the Vertihile to prevent the Vertihile is fine. But the Yogun being your only stripper, it puts you in a situation where you either have to ban the Haygang or let the Haygang through. Well, those are your two options. Those are your two options, but yeah. So, it's nice that you got the scroll trap here. You might have known that I wasn't on immunity or not. But, like right here, you lose the attack buff, and you get the glancing. So Ciara's going to get one bomb, but she has to detonate or the Riley just cleanses it. And the Diana has to go into the monkey right here, or risks a stun. Do I care if Ciara bombs me here? You're gonna get that bomb either way, but yeah, you're gonna get the bomb out either way. Because if I go immunity, you cycle in front of me. At least this way I actually force you to bomb and proc. Because that's what I wanted to do, was force you to proc. That was my goal. I think that Diana gets the kill here. The reason I wanted the immunity, I actually timed out there. The reason I wanted the immunity with the Riley was to save the cleanse. So now we just gotta do this. So now I actually have to take the bomb. How did I build the Wind Monkey? I'll show the stats after this. Now that's risky. With the Julianne coming out, that was very risky. You could have been cut there. Yeah, he's very tanky. There's no value in any skill that I can use here. You're just going to strip this off anyway. Literally, I didn't need to heal, I didn't need the skill 1, I didn't need the immunity. Like, that was a literally 0 value turn. At least you can't stun me. But other than that, it was a 0 value turn. Now we have to shield. You wouldn't YOLO this, would you? You're gonna YOLO this with glancing? Actually, I take it back. That makes sense. Because because I can't do anything to you, but the Julienne might cut now. That's your risk, is that, the Julienne had no attack bar, and you probably knew that. It's actually the right play. That was a good play, bro. I missed that, and you made that, so very nice play. Because, the Julienne couldn't actually do anything to you, so there was no harm in you going in with the Diana. Very nice play.